Hey everybody, it is late at night and I am Norman. You might have caught my previous videos doing first impressions of a good friend of mine's watches that I'm currently borrowing. Tonight we're going to get some first impressions of the third watch that was in the case that he let me borrow. And this watch is brilliant and yet at the same time sad. What watch am I talking about? This silver dial cocktail time. I absolutely love the look of the Seiko cocktail times, and their nickname alone makes me want to buy one. So why is this watch sad? Let's get some first impressions of it and I will explain. Alright, here is the silver dial cocktail time. This is the second cocktail time I've had the opportunity to see in person. A while ago I borrowed my buddy Nick's cocktail time, and that was amazing as well. I just love the aesthetic of these watches. They are so 100% mid-century style, especially these with the radial pattern. That's nice and exaggerated. It reminds me of something you would see in the background of a big band jazz stage set or something similar. The indices on these are just brilliant. Yeah, they're just 100% mid-century style. So what is so sad about this watch? I feel like Seiko missed out on an opportunity. These watches are huge. Huge, especially if you're going for a mid-century style. And I'm not saying that they should all be tiny. I think it's great to have a modern interpretation of vintage aesthetics. I'm just saying that Seiko could have gotten really bold and courageous with these. I mean, there's the Timex Marlin hand-wound watches that are full-on vintage size and aesthetics. I feel like the Cocktail Time line should have some options. Continue to make these available, but give us some size options. And maybe do some manual wound pieces so that you can thin the case up a bit. There are ladies variants, which are vintage size, but I think they have the same height. And this is already a little bit thick for a dressy watch, so I can't imagine how thick those would look. But some options would be great. Maybe some more authentically vintage style variants of this. Same brilliant case, same brilliant hands, indices and stuff, maybe even no date options. I mean, for perspective, let's put this next to some actual mid-century watches. If you caught my earlier first impressions video of the Tudor that I'm borrowing from my friend, this will look familiar. And look at the size comparison. The Seiko just looks gigantic. And a bit of thickness comparison here. Here it is next to another actual mid-century piece, the Pole Router. And yeah, I mean, it's big, which is fine, but I think it would be great to have options. It'll be great to have a cocktail time on the wrist again. I'll spend a bit of time with this piece, and then I will do a full review of it, so keep your eyes open because that video will have some wrist shots of this. And if you have larger wrists or prefer contemporary sized watches, but you like the aesthetics of mid-century watches, yeah, cocktail times would be perfect for you. So there you have it, the gorgeous silver dial cocktail time. I'm going to wear this watch a bit and experience it some, then I will do a full review of it. Thanks for watching.